Welcome once again to still another cannot miss 100% truth show here with your host, Sal Santori. And of course, as every week, I am your host and we are coast to coast. Welcome to our global greatest family of all time, listeners and viewers. And without you, we wouldn't have a show. So I thank you for your support. And I want to let you know your support is what is helping us to help our veterans and families. Um, we've been growing and we've been doing some really wonderful things. I have one heck of a show for you today. There is just so much going on right now, so much positive and so much advocacy going on for our veterans and families and first responders, EMTs, and folks like that. Um, I would actually need like a 2 hour show to really get to it. So I'm going to try and do my best in a condensed version. And as I promised, what I would like to do is kind of bring us up to speed on what we've been doing and where we're going in the future as far as both an outreach and our talk show to keep folks updated on what's going on with veterans and families, what's available, uh, what legislation may be out there being considered that folks need to know about, weigh in on, and make sure your vote counts. So let me kind of visit back to October, and we opened the Veterans and Family Outreach with a focus on Project Intervene, and we did that in the Lebanon Farmers Market, and we found success in the numbers of veterans and family members that we were in contact with, and realized that having a physical presence is important. There's just what I discovered is there's just really no replacing physical contact, human to human. So while the phone banks and things like that are definitely fit a purpose and are really efficient, there's still no price tag, I guess you would say, to put on the comfort and warmth of being able to interact and know you're talking to somebody who cares, who can empathize, who's been there, uh, and hopefully can shed some light, offer some hope and encouragement. So we had the Intervene Project Intervene outreach there in the farmers market until March of this year, and we pulled out. Our time there was done, and through the new ownership and things, it wasn't for us to remain. So what we're doing now is we are in contact and negotiations with some great folks that have a very suitable property here in Palmyra, Pennsylvania. So we've already talked with them about what we want to do, and they're on board, very supportive. So we'll be getting that up and running in the very near future. One of the other things that we're working on that we're going to need a lot of support with is we are purchasing and decaling a mobile unit and pull vehicle. And the mobile unit is a 10 foot, 12 or 13 foot, I'm sorry, camper pull along trailer. And that is for sale by another one of our wonderful family members. And she thought it would be perfect for our purposes. And I happen to agree. Um, the only thing I can't talk her into is like, just make a donation. Yeah, I guess some things are just a little beyond like reasonable, right? But thank you for considering us and deeming us worthy to want to keep that in the family, so to speak. So we are working to acquire that and a Jeep to pull it. And as I say, we'll need to get both of those lettered and decaled. And we seem to have some resources to have that done. Our mission at the moment is acquisition. So we're looking to do some fundraising, and I know there are grants available that we qualify for as a nonprofit. Of course, the Kazarn Community and Veterans Outreach is a bona fide 501c3, which is a tax exempt organization and nonprofit. And there are, as I said, grants that we do qualify for. The issue is um, our need at this point is an experienced grant writer, someone who can say, hey, I know the best way to do this. I've done it, and let me help you do one or two and get you going. That is what we need. So if some of our viewers and listeners are either in that position or may know of someone, by all means, definitely get a hold of us. And I want to point out on today's show and going forward that we will be doing interactive live shows where I will be able to